Speaking of fam, add another one to the table. Reese is pregnant, guys.
Don't do the gunshots when you talk about my baby.
Is that better?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Bitch ass bitch.
No, that's aggressive.
How do you know that?
Fix that one, bro.
Huh?
You need to fix that
The
one.
bitch ass bitch?
Yeah, like I just feel
it's
it's
too much?
So
White bitches.
How about that? Is that fine?
No.
Bitch has been bitches for a while.
How's that one?
Yeah.
Reese is freaking pregnant, guys.
I am
She is
pregnant.
having children
Child.
inside of her.
Yep, and it's
How do you feel?
right now. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I was
You got smaller in the camera, which is funny.
because I'm uncomfortable.
It's like
So it's like I'll sit up, and then
Yeah.
it's like it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
baby
going
wearing your
on.
ass out.
Yes, and I'm not even halfway.
How many
there.
months pregnant are you?
4.
What do you want to tell the people? Because this is your big reveal. You told me we'll wait until a certain time.
Well, I actually
Tell
wanted
these
to wait a little
people.
bit longer
Why'd you bump it up?
because I saw like it's certain appointments, and like I'm scared to death. Honestly, like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm scared.
Panic water.
Not yet. Sometimes.
Okay.
But it's just a lot. Like they're not lying when you're over a certain age. It's a lot of shit that you gotta be afraid of. And then like me, I'm medical as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm scared. So it's just like okay.
Has your mom reinsured you?
She does, but she does it to where like she's like, all right, Trace. I mean, it was 36 years since she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and she's
she's my mother.
she's had more than one child.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
before that, it was 7 years before that. But
So I mean,
but she's a more healthy person than I am. And it's just like it's like whenever the doctor's appointments appear, like when they come and I can see the baby and I can see the heartbeat, then I'm like, okay, cool. So then it's like waiting for the next doctor's appointment to see the baby, see the heartbeat, and be like, okay, cool.
So you only feel at ease when you see the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Because
but when you're moving around in your regular day to day,
I don't feel the baby moving yet.
I'm saying, are you nervous when you're just moving around day to day, just living life?
Sometimes, because it's like I don't know.
You feel like you're gonna do something wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never been pregnant before. Like I feel like I don't like. Sometimes like I'll lay in bed. I know one thing for me, like I can feel when the baby's on one side as opposed to the other. Like I can feel when they shift sides. So like I'll lay on one side, I go to turn, and it just hurts. Like I must have did something or I stretched something or whatever that it just didn't work, and it hurts. And then because the uterus is growing, you feel that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like little cramps here and there, and I just be like, this is interesting.
So when those moments come to you where you're like, it's evident that I'm pregnant, and you're reminded,
right,
in a way.
When I feel stuff like that, then I'm okay.
You feel at ease.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
like,
that's
okay.
good.
Because I don't know, like I just,
you're there.
Yeah, like I just don't want to. I just want to think.
That's
like,
that sounds like a good motherly feeling where you're just like. They always say like when you have a kid, like you just instinctually just know what to do. You just like kind of just like you just jump into gear.
Oh, I'm on Google a lot, and everybody tells me not to be on Google, but
I know you're doing too much probably.
No, I mean I just want to make sure that what I'm feeling is because I don't have anybody that's like around me who can tell me, yeah, that's fine, Like,
you ever see the commercial where like they have a baby, the first baby, and
those love
like,
commercials, and they're super super careful with it,
and then the second one
baby,
comes, and they're just like taking a shower with the baby and like whatever. And yeah. I mean, you're on the first part.
I'm probably on the one and done because
you think it's gonna be one and done.
It's a lot. Like I said, because I am also like a heart patient, cardiac patient. So now it's like I have to do stuff for myself and then stuff for the baby. I think this month alone, I've had like 6 doctor's appointments.
Can I ask you a personal question for this podcast? A serious question.
Okay.
Have you had pregnancy scares before?
No.
You never had a pregnancy scare?
Mm-mm.
So you never even got to a point where you'd have a miscarriage or something like that?
No.
You never had a pregnancy scare. That's great.
No,
You're a safe girl.
I don't know. It's just like I never thought that I would be able to have a baby.
You never even thought you would have one.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because I'm a medical person. Like there's a lot of medical stuff that goes on with me. Okay. So
you didn't think you had the right amount of whatever.
Right.
to make it happen?
I think because I lost weight.
So how did you feel when they said you were pregnant?
Oh, I found out on my own.
How did you feel when you found out?
Holy shit! You know when you get
But like, was it good holy shit or like?
I mean,
I never knew this would happen. Holy shit!
It was a bunch. It was a bunch of stuff. It was like, holy shit. Well, let's fucking do this. Like, let's go.
Let's scare the fuck up.
Let's go.
That's how I was on my first pregnancy scare, and
Yeah.
I was very naive.
But I feel like because I am the age I am, like if I was younger, I probably would panic a lot more. But I'm.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is
I
true.
was
You're at a
35.
better age.
Yeah, so
to deal with this.
And it's funny because I had taken a test and it was negative, bro. So I was out doing all types of bullshit. I was popping edibles. I was drinking.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, because it said negative. I
Yeah.
have a very strange and weird menstrual cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it comes, sometimes it don't. And
It's been like that forever for you.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
Especially after COVID, like it's been like that where it won't come and then it will come and it's like, or it'll come like 2 times in a month and it's super duper bad.
Could that be anxiety driven?
I don't think so.
Like your period?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it could be. I know like stress does keep you from getting it, but I was regular and it was painful. I had very, very painful periods. And I remember it was February and I went to Florida and I was like, oh, I'm cramping. I'm like, all right, the period should come next week.
Yeah. Nothing.
And I was like, okay. And then I waited the following month, still nothing. So then by the end of April, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a test because bitches be in denial. So I took a test and it was negative. And I was like, all right, cool. My cousin was getting married. It was about to be her bachelorette weekend. So I was like, well, let me find out if I'm pregnant or not. So I can figure out if I'm having fun with these bitches or I'm not. It said negative. I showed my cousins and they were like, all right, cool, we good. And I was drinking, taking edibles. And then I remember I said to my mom, I was like, Mom, my boobs hurt. And that's something that I don't get that pain. Like I know a lot of women have tender breasts when their period comes. And she was like,
do you bring all your problems to your mom?
Now that I'm older, yeah.
That's cool.
So she was like, but she knows how my cycle is.
Yeah.
She knows when I'm on it because I whine and complain because it's so fucking painful. She was like, when's the last time you got your period? And I'm just like, it's been a minute. And she's like, well, did you take a pregnancy test? And I said, yeah, it was negative. She's like, I think you need to take another one. So I was talking to one of my friends who has 3 kids, and she was like, well, you got to take it your first pee of the day. Okay. Never heard of that, but
Okay.
5 o'clock
Mama
in the
knows
morning.
best.
No, this was somebody else. I mean, she's a mom.
Oh, okay.
But I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning, and my mom was actually getting ready to go to Maryland. So I peed in the cup, and I stuck the thing in there, and that bitch didn't even wait to say 2 lines. And I was like,
I'm gonna take another one.
I was like, so my mom, she's getting ready to go, and she peeks in, and she was like, all right. And I said, here we fucking go. So then I waited. I went to Walmart, and I bought a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a bunch more.
Yeah.
And so
It's something to be sure about.
I mean, I need to. So then
Yeah.
the next day was actually Mother's Day. And then I took 2 more.
How interesting is that?
I know. I took 2 more and they both came up positive. And I was like,
Different brands, I'm sure.
yeah. I was like, whoa. I'm up here using red cups, peeing in the cups, got to throw them in the trash, make sure ain't nobody can, like, there's piss in here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I made an appointment. So my mom and I, we went to an appointment, and then when they did the ultrasound, there was this like a little garbanzo bean. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's a fucking baby in there. There's a baby in there. So then my mom was the first to know. And then she had told my sister-in-law because she was just there. So, she just kept saying, when are you going to tell your father? When are you going to tell your father? I didn't think it was going to be bad. Like, I'm like, what are you going to do, BB? I'm grown. Like, what are you going to do?
You're not going to beat me with a baby. I mean, that just sounds crazy.
Like, what are you going to do? You going to tell me to get out? Like, what are you going to do? And so
people have been kicked out for being pregnant.
I would be
Maybe
very
teenagers,
upset if I was kicked out when I was pregnant and I'm 35 years old.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is that my cousin had just had a baby. Like she delivered her baby in April, and I thought I was pregnant in May. And I feel like she cursed me because she said she told her sister, like, oh, I think Teresa's ready to have a baby. And I said, girl, am I talking too low?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
It's all right.
She cursed me because she was like, oh, I think Teresa's ready to have a baby. And I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. And so I FaceTimed her and I showed her, and she was like, Sharice. She was like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't even know don't even know. So I did eventually tell my dad. My friend, she made me onesies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my mom's onesie says, "I love my AKA Gigi, Grandma Gwen."
Mm-hmm.
My dad says, "Game day ready with Pop Pop."
Okay.
I made one for my grandmother and I made one for my brother. So my grandmother says, "Nana's garden helper," and my brother says, "If my uncle can't fix it, nobody can." And so I recorded everybody's reaction, and my dad was like, because I was like, "Oh, here's our early Father's Day present." And he's like, "Father's Day not for like a couple months." I'm like, "Nigga, it's 6 months. What's wrong with you?" So he opens it up, and I had a picture of the sonogram in there.
What do you say?
And he picks it up, and he was like, "You pregnant?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Wow. All right. Wow."
I mean, that's a dad reaction for you.
And my mom was like, she's like, "I don't want to be around when you tell your dad." I'm like, "You little whip.
Yeah.
How dare you?"
Right.
She stayed upstairs. She refused to come downstairs. But my aunt and my cousin who goes to Purdue, I had told him, and he was going to be there too. When I told my aunt, I showed her the sonogram. She was like, "Who's pregnant?" And I was like, "Me." And she said, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "Oh my God."
Have your mom and dad talked about it together?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't said anything to me about it.
I would know that. I just want to know what that conversation was.
I would
like.
love to know what that
I'm like,
conversation was.
Did she tell you? Did she?
Well,
tell,
no, I mean,
tell me what.
After I told, because she knew I was going to do it. My mom knew I was going to do it.
Yeah.
My aunt, she got herself the fuck up out of there.
Really?
They ran out. She's like, "Oh no, this is an intimate moment between you and your dad." And I was like,
So everybody.
But I was
everybody's
here-
scared of your dad.
"No, I don't know why." I was like, "I was here when your daughter told my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for moral support, but y'all bitches just left me."
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Let me hanging in the dust.
For real. So then after that, after I told my dad, and my mom comes downstairs, and he looks at her, he's like, "You knew?" She's like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right then, let's go."
So it's been 4 months.
It's been 4 months.
So 5 more months.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
What's that date looking like?
January
January.
2nd.
Do you have a date that you would ideally would want?
I do actually, and it's funny because one of my friends, she's actually pregnant. We're 4 days apart,
Mm-hmm.
so I want her due date.
Mm.
She's doing the 30th, which is significant to me because that was the day my grandfather died.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I thought that would be interesting.
Yeah,
So I mean, baby come, whenever.
that's how that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you level of 1 to 10? Let me not even say that. Are you more nervous or excited?
I'm nervous. I'm both, but I think in the beginning
Which one are you more?
I think now I'm more nervous.
Because it's getting closer?
No, because now it's like the reality of all the medical shit is finally hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, so like I have an appointment on Tuesday
Yeah.
for myself, and
Yeah.
then in a couple of weeks,
Are you booking these appointments?
they're booking them for me.
Who's that?
The doctors, like
Okay.
now I was gonna deliver I might still, but deliver out of virtual, but now they want me to deliver out of Penn Medicine in Philly, and I'm just like, my dad's like, "That baby ain't gonna wait for you to get across the bridge," and I was like, "Well, guess we having a baby in your truck, nigga," because they have a
Call that baby Tahoe.
right. My mom calls. My mom calls my dad truck the white bitch. So I'm like,
Truck the white bitch. Oh, he's called the truck the white bitch.
It's the white.
The white bitch.
He's got a white bitch.
That's funny.
Because at Penn,
That's a good name for a car, to be
right,
honest.
right. Well, I mean, mine's is white girl.
White bitches.
There you go. But they have a specific department in their maternal fetal medicine that has doctors for patients with congenital heart defects, and that's what I have. So they'll be able to, I guess, monitor. I just don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to give birth and be one of them black women that the health system failed me.
Failed.
Yeah.
That is. I would be most scared about.
Yeah,
that.
like
That
I'm
is a very
scared
scary
about
thing.
that, and like the preeclampsia and all this other stuff, and it's just like, and like you're 36, and your baby could have this, your baby could have that, and I'm just like, ugh. But I don't think about.
But
that
they did
stuff.
tell you your baby's healthy, right?
They tell me every time, like I did the genetics test,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me, it was like, "Oh yeah, the baby's cleared of Down syndrome and like different types of chromosome type things that they could have." But then there's a test that you can do where they stick a needle in the belly to test the amniotic fluid, and I said no.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for after the baby is born to get it tested to see if they're gonna have the same stuff that I have.
Another serious question. maybe I mean you brought it up, so it's in the morbid field. If you had to choose,
The
something
baby.
happened, you would choose a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I always wonder.
Shout
how
out
people,
to my mom and dad. Y'all about to be parents again.
I always wonder how people come to that.
Because
conclusion.
I feel like I don't think now that I know that there's a baby there and that the thought of me actually being a mom and not being able to be, I don't think I'll be able to live.
Understood. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. That's the alternative.
Right.
If you were here.
I think 36 years is a good enough time to say that I've been on this earth as opposed to a baby that,
yeah,
if I can give him a chance, I'm going to give him a chance.
That's hard for me. And maybe it come not a,
I think
not
it's
a,
I think
not
it's
a
hard.
woman.
I think it's hard for you as a man.
Yeah.
Because
maybe if I was a woman, I would feel maybe a little differently. It's in your body. It's attached to you.
Yeah. I think it's hard for you as a man because
even when
you've known the mom longer than you known this baby.
I don't fucking know that nigga. I don't know. I do not
every time
know
it's
that
like,
nigga.
It's like every time you gonna look down, you're just like, you took your mama. But
you watch The Boys, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you didn't watch The Boys. That is a pretty. I'm gonna spoil that part. That is a pretty big part of the show where the mom gave birth to the super child, and she was alive, but then I think she was just killed, right? Or was she alive? Did she? She got killed. She got killed later, and then but she didn't tell she didn't tell the father that he was a father. I guess at the time, right?
Yikes!
Is that how that go? And then, he had to pretty much raise this little motherfucker. And it's like, but the one that I love is gone. But so fuck you, little fucking you. And you killed my mom because she tried to protect you. Like it was like you're the reason why she died.
No, and I mean,
and now I gotta fucking. So yeah, as a man, anytime I see like on the movies where like, yo, you gotta choose. Like even I wouldn't be able to Game of Thrones this shit. Did you watch House of Dragon?
Come on now.
You don't watch Game of Thrones.
I don't.
Yeah, I understand why you don't. But House of the Dragon, the opening. There was the first episode, right? Where a lady was in pregnant, about to give birth, and they was like, you got to make a decision, man. We in ancient times, nigga. We don't. We can't save this. We lucky we get it's either one or the other, nigga. Like we don't know.
And I think that for women,
and
like,
he took the baby, but I'm just like,
if they're younger,
and then the baby died.
Oh,
yeah,
that sucks.
That's the shit that I just remembered myself. Yeah,
I feel like if women are younger, and then they can make that decision whether it's them or the baby, because it's a possibility you can have another one. But I think this is, and everybody asked. I don't know who asked me that. I don't know if it was you.
If I'm not the only one to ask you that, that's great. That makes me feel better.
Like, I think it was you who asked me, just like, are you having this baby because you think you're not going to have another one? And I was like,
I didn't ask you that. There's no way
somebody
I
asked me that question.
I did not ask you that. I'm not that insensitive. I just ask you if you die or not.
No, I feel like somebody asked me, and it was a guy, and I don't remember who it was. They were just like, do you feel like you need to have this baby because you're not going to be able to have another one? And I'm just like, I mean, that's a realistic thing.
That's a real question, though.
That's realistic.
Yeah.
Some
people do that. So that's why I asked you about the pregnancy scares, or whatever. Because some people, they will have a miscarriage and they be like, "Yo, next one I'm keeping," or they'll have an abortion,
right?
And they're like, "Next one I'm keeping. I'm not gonna go this again."
I had a conversation with somebody in my office. She was older, and she was like, "If you were to get pregnant right now, would you be okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like I feel like I'm in a decent. I mean, I still live at home with my mom and daddy, but at least it's a stable place, and like I have a decent job. And
how have your dreams been?
They're better. Those pregnancy dreams were wild. Oh my gosh.
Have you dreamt of fish?
No, the dreaming of fish is meaning somebody else is pregnant.
Somebody else is pregnant, right?
But I've dreamt of bleeding, like miscarriage, and that shit's scary.
So you've been having nightmares.
Oh yeah, it's like it's not a lot. It's like one or two.
Yeah.
So then it's just like, okay. And so it's like you instantly wake up and you're just like, nope. That's not the narrative, Lord. That's not what's going to happen. Not the narrative. Nope, that's not going to. I mean, it's just a crazy
positive thoughts are a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have to get in front of it.
Yeah.
Even when I'm like, and this is very small, but even when I'm taking, like, my to-go-to-sleep edibles.
You want to wake up in the morning.
That was my first thought. But that was a very paranoid first time doing it. I'm thinking fentanyl. I'm thinking all the worst fucking thing. Cause my dad got the fucking stupid shit in my head, but now I'm just like, cause it may knock on your brain a little bit. Like, hey, hey, what's up? Let's open this door.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cause I'm a paranoid smoker.
Yeah.
So or like marijuana ingester, anything with that, I'm just paranoia is around the corner.
Right.
So and mine is just like asking a bunch of questions and start thinking things and like getting deep. So I had to get in front of him like, hey, this is here to put you to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Right.
Just go to sleep.
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 And
Fuck all that.
I think
Go to
about like
sleep.
all the symptoms that I had before. Like I was getting dizzy all the time, and I thought it was my medicine. I could have sworn it was my medication that I was.
That was making you dizzy?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like I can't even stand up and walk straight, and then I was just tired all the time. Like it was to the point where I was taking naps in the car.
Oh really?
And I was like,
I don't take naps.
I was like, I don't understand. And then I remember I went to the Vito concert, and I was there, and I was high as shit. And then
Anytime you say Vito, I think about Vado. That's a different person.
No. And then my friend gave me a shot of Crown Royal, and I was like, oh my god, this is so nasty. So I didn't finish it, but like right towards the end of the show, I just got instantly hot. Like I'm sweating, and I feel like I need to puke and shit at the same time. And I'm like, this is about to happen right on this floor. So I'm freaking out, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank goodness my cousin was there.
This is a dream.
No, this is what really happened.
Oh, shit.
This was before I found out I was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
And then so thank goodness my cousin was there. She helped me. She gave me some water. I went home. I went to sleep. The next day I was fine. And then that weekend, that's when I found out. I was like, oh, well, now it all makes sense.
You have a name?
I have a few. I have a boy and a girl name. Oh, I'm not finding out the gender. Stop asking me, niggas.
There will be no reveal party.
There will be no reveal party.
Nigga, I will know when I will know the same time I'm like
facts. Like I'm also not gonna be putting my baby on social media. So if we not
please
cool,
do not do that. I mean, I can't. People say that and then end up doing it.
No, I'm not doing it.
So, not doing it forever, or doing it, or is there a time where you'd be like, okay,
maybe after the first or second birthday.
that's still pretty early. So that's still.
But to me, like if we're not cool and I'm sending you a picture from my phone, then you're just not gonna see this baby. Because to me, I feel like when older women get pregnant and they're single mothers, niggas get mad nosy.
Yeah.
So
I could listen. I might Drake it.
what does that mean?
You know, I wouldn't hide my.
Oh
hiding
yeah,
my kid from
exactly.
me, hiding the world from my kid. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I might hide the world from my kid.
Right. I mean, I know
for a
people
little
who've
bit.
done it for a long time, and it's perfectly fine. Like, and then it's just
You might
like
see my kid when he's 10 years old.
one of my family members, nobody knew she was pregnant until her baby shower, and she decided to post a picture.
Yeah.
And said bloop. That's what I thought about being that person, like waiting.
Yeah.
Till the very, very last minute to actually say something. But I was like, I'm too fucking excited for this shit. Like, after I got that second sonogram picture, I was like, holy shit.
It's going. It's happening.
There's a baby. There's a motherfucking baby in there. But no, I do have names.
How was, walk me through that. How was that process going in? You know, they put the cold ass jelly in your stomach.
It's
and
not
all
cold
that?
anymore.
It's not cold?
No. So, I mean, TMI, whatever. But the first sonogram I had, they couldn't find it on the stomach. So they had to put that probe up in there.
Oh.
You know about that probe. Yeah,
Oh.
they got to put the probe in there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Insertion.
Insertion, indeed.
Wow.
And I was quite upset because I was like, why is this going in so easily? So I looked over and I saw it and I was like, oh my God. And here goes my mom leaning all on top of me. She's like, I don't see anything. And I was like, can you get off me? Can you get off me? But then the second one, they did, and the lady, like, she made the picture bigger for me. And it went from like the garbanzo bean to a full ass baby in a month. I was like, holy shit. Like arms, I can see the nose, I can see the head, I can see where the ear holes were, I can see the legs and the feet. And then I went and got a something on my, because I still wasn't able to hear the heartbeat. Every time they went to try to do it, like you couldn't hear it. Like it sounded like. So I went to get something like a medical thing on myself. And it's like a heart ultrasound.
Okay.
And the lady was like, do you want to hear the baby's heartbeat? And I was like, yes. And so she put it down there, and that baby be all like, that little nigga does not like to be bothered at all. It be all over the place.
It's your baby.
It's my baby. That baby does not like to be bothered. And so it was all folded up, and then you could hear it, and it sounded like horses running on the beach.
I'm happy for you, man. And I'm still being me and asking questions, but I'm really gently talking to you in my head, where I'm just like, man, I'm like, I love Reese, man. Like this is special.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cause
I was like, man, we've gone through a journey.
Facts.
And I'm like, man, you really are with child.
I am.
So I'm like, man, I'm listening to you talk, but I'm smiling in my head. I'm just like, man,
because like
she had a baby.
It's crazy.
She had a baby.
It's crazy. I never thought, never in a million years thought.
Who do you want in the room?
My mom and my best friend Michaela.
You don't want your dad in the room.
That nigga even like when I talk about having a period. He's like, ew, that's gross. No, that's nasty. No.
Disgusting.
I mean, I personally feel like I'm gonna end up having a C-section, but
You on drugs?
It's not that because of the heart stuff. I don't think I can handle a vaginal birth. But they said that they was like, oh, we don't know yet. No to the stuff. So I'm like, all right.
What's safest?
The vaginal.
For you?
For any woman.
But like for you specifically, because like you said, you've had health concerns and stuff like that, growing up.
I mean, if the cardiologists say something different, then I'm just gonna go with them niggas because they got the degree. I don't. So.
How long do you stay in the hospital?
I don't know. I think I know they try to kick these bitches out quick.
Early, like 2 days.
But I think for me, it'd probably be like a couple of days. Because it's like, you got to monitor mom and baby. And then I think when you're like a first time mom, they keep you in there for a little bit.
Are you ready? You already have insomnia.
I have, it's worse now. It's worse. And like, it's bad because I work 10-hour days.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm not falling asleep till 4 o'clock and my alarm's going off at 6. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus. It's worse now.
Your company's giving you leave though, right?
When the time comes.
Maternity leave. Yeah.
When
do you tell them?
They know.
They know now.
Mm-hmm,
but like, when do you go for leave? Is it like
I'm trying to work
when it happens, or
I'm trying to work up until like maybe 2 weeks until the end, because
2 weeks until before. Okay.
Because I work right around the corner from my house. Like it's like a 7-minute drive, and it's a sedentary job. It's not hard or anything like that. So I'm trying to work. Like I want to be able to take as much time off as possible.
Do you feel hormones kicking in when you're just around people? Like, do you be irritated
Very
and
much.
aggy now?
I just want them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I really do.
Cause listen, guys, I'm gonna be open and honest. I play music loud at my house, and sometimes niggas be at my door. Listen, I got cursed the fuck out from my probably more so my mom than my aunt, because like I think it was cold. It was the coldest fucking day ever.
That's mad irresponsible, bro.
So this is what happened. It was the coldest day ever. Music was on. I was sitting like right in my rocking chair, like right by the door, looking at my phone because I get all my notifications on my phone for people at my door. And I'm just like, all right, I'm ready for y'all. Because they come in here, it's about to be game night, we chilling, whatever.
Because God forbid if mine to give somebody a fucking key.
People got keys.
Not
but
your mama, though, or your aunt, do they?
My mom is not, in the state no more, so that's so she don't got no key. But but my does, and I think my still has the key. I think I gave it to her. So we had a whole thing with that when I got locked out. But no, they came over one day. It was cold as shit, like cold, like brick. And I'm just sitting there waiting. I got phone in front of my hand. I'm like, all right, yo, I'm waiting for them the notification. And then I get a call from like my grandma. She's like, hey, you home? I'm like, yeah. And like, I just hear my mom, we outside. And I was like, I open the door. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna. She's like, you ain't hear the music go loud. You don't hear nothing. I'm like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I had it I was responsible enough for, I thought it was in my hand. I was ready for y'all, but I did not hear y'all niggas because I don't get no chime inside the house. It's just the chime on the.
But clearly, the chime on the app didn't work.
The app was not. It was cold, so it must be like freezing shit, whatever. Shit was not coming to my phone.
Monty, you need to fix that.
I do, and I will.
Because we've had too many instances.
Because when I opened the door, you came last time. I just opened the door because I'm like, it's the time, so I just opened it. I didn't even hear you at the door.
I think I was outside for like a good minute and a half.
And I noticed that because I fucking looked at the camera and. you know, I only show you a screenshot. I ain't show you the video of you cursing at the fucking. Hey, nigga, open the fucking door. Like, you was mad. I'm like, yeah, that's why I apologize like that. And you was like, it's good, bro. But you look at the screenshot. I get the video, and you like.
Because I think I was looking at my phone doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and I was
I'm like, think we started now or not? What you said. It was just really bad. I was like, damn. So I'm like, does the baby make you a little bit irritable?
A little
I
bit.
mean, just, you know, I could see you doing that anyway, but it
Right.
seemed like it was like a little more.
Yeah, because like my
So,
back be hurting. Because that's when I
Yeah.
know I haven't felt the kicks or anything like that. The baby's not big enough for that. But oh my god, because they call it like round ligament pains.
do you sense the baby be up at a certain time in the day?
Yes, because I'm up.
What time is that normally?
When the baby's up,
Yeah.
it's usually around like midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Midnight to 3, he's functioning.
Yep, they're just
Or he or she.
they're because like the cramping, because I know like I'm like something's going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I know when it's on one side as opposed to the other because I can feel that shit.
Mm.
But they're the size of I think what they say, a navel orange.
Yeah. Have you had any cravings already? Let's talk about it, girl.
I wanted some in the beginning. I wanted some short ribs,
Okay. Little short ribs, barbecue sauce.
and I wanted chicken skin. I really want it really bad,
Okay.
but I'm vegan. I don't eat that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you gonna? So this is gonna, it's gonna take a minute, whatever, to get there. But do you have plans for your baby,
not
or
for
are you
the,
just gonna let them?
they can eat whatever they want.
be? I mean, with anything, food, whatever. What like do you? Because I just listened another day. I don't know if it was. I don't know what the fuck it was I listened to, but like it's like some people have babies and just like they just instantly put their print on the baby. Like, yo, you're gonna be a basketball player, you're gonna be in ballet, you're gonna do this, and like they don't even let the kid be the kid to figure out what the fuck they want to do.
I mean, when the kid is young, like when they're like 3 or something like that, you want to introduce them into things to see if they like
Yeah,
it.
you throw some stuff their way, like,
Right,
hey, it's
but
a
yeah,
yo-yo,
but
nigga.
I
Like,
mean, but it's like, if I ask you, do you still like this? No, we out. Not gonna waste my money.
I do like that. I think more parents need to do that though. I don't think a lot of parents do that.
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this without it sounding wrong. I
Yeah.
want to raise my child a different way than the way I was raised,
Right.
where they can be more emotionally rounded.
Mm.
Like, they always talk about breaking generational curses and this
Yeah,
and this, blah, blah.
yeah.
I mean, like, my parents, they argue a lot in the house.
Uh-huh.
And I told them, and I said, when this baby is in here,
There'll be nothing.
none of that fucking shit.
Nothing.
Y'all better take it outside.
Quiet voices. Y'all better whisper this.
Y'all better
text this
y'all better
argument.
take it into one room.
Y'all better write letters to one another.
Exactly. Like, I'm not doing that. And
I understand that.
I'm not gonna put my kid in front of the TV. They ain't gonna get no fucking tablet.
Now, have you done the math like niggas without babies do? When they're like, all right, I had a baby today.
Yes. Because
When
my
he's
mom
20, I'll be
said that to
55.
me. She was like, I'm gonna be 80 years old and this kid's in high school. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I was like, damn, I think I'm gonna be like in my 40s when that kid turns 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Listen, man, raising kids is always a gamble. You just fucking never know. Like, and you can never blame. Like, blame is such a loose term. It shouldn't really be thrown around like that. Like, people just learn.
Yeah,
My mom had me when she was 19.
I know, and
know?
I feel that, and I'm like, that's why I say I have a heart. I don't want to say, because my parents gave up a lot, especially me being a medical child. Like, I could never.
Yeah.
Like, thank goodness it was the two of them being able to do it together. And I'm technically my dad's only child.
Yeah.
So that being his only child and having to do that all the time, like, it's hard. So I appreciate that, of course, forever and ever.
Yeah.
But y'all could do a little nicer.
Yeah, but you're at an age as well where you've seen a lot. You've seen ups and downs.
Yeah.
You've seen growth. You know better with certain things. Like, it's you have to grow. You have to live long enough to realize, oh, your parents aren't superheroes. They don't know everything. They had to learn it just like you do.
Yeah.
So I think you would give some grace more.
Oh yeah, and I
moving
mean,
forward.
I feel like I'll be the first one, like the first child in my family to say, like, I grew up. I'm a very spoiled child.
Yeah.
Very spoiled. Like, I never wanted for anything.
Right.
I never witnessed my parents struggling. And so,
Yeah,
like,
I could say the same thing.
My mom she holds onto her wallet very, very tightly to this day.
Yeah.
She never wants to spend any money. I'm like, I really need to be like that.
Yeah.
So that we can have
things.
But
no, I say that because I just like think to myself, and just the way of raising your kids, whatever. Like you said, like, you know, your mom would be like, yo, if you were the mom, you'd be like, yo, do you like this anymore? We can stop this right now.
Right.
Sometimes that's evident. I mean, and sometimes they say it in different ways. It may not be in that same language, but I know, like, I was, you know, playing baseball at a young age, and I got hit like twice, and I'm like, nope.
Oh no! I mean,
I'm the fuck up out of here. I don't know. My mom was like, you want to still do this? I think she just knew, like, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, even with Boy Scouts, whatever, I was like, yo, we just over here tying knots and shit, nigga. I'm cool. Like, this is weird. Don't want to do this. But I also, and like I said, blame is just funny. I'm not gonna blame my mom, but she also allowed her kid to be her kid, but she also let me quit a lot of things, which is something it took a more adult way to look at things to not do that.
Right.
That's why people keep asking me, like, you keep doing this podcast, why you do it? I'm like, that's part of the reason I don't want to quit.
No, yeah, and I feel like for me growing up, because I had so many health problems, like I think I spent up until the age of 5, like, always in and out of the hospital, surgeries and this and this. So there was a lot of stuff that I never played any sports. I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, trust and believe. Like, I was 5 years old when I got in the car train collision.
That's right. Yeah.
My mom did the best mom shit in the world, and I'm like, you have to trust your own instinct, you know. So I mean, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here the way I am today.
Right. And I feel like I think the most athletic thing I did was cheerleading, and I was like, fuck these racist ass little white girls. I do not want to do this no more.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I did dance, but I'm gonna try it. I'm like, I want to take my kids to do this, and this. You don't want to play basketball? Cool. You don't want to play football? I don't even know if I can do that now. I used to say that when I was younger. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to have like a little football son. But I be seeing shit now. I said to my aunt, and I'm like, I don't understand how you could, like, my cousin has been playing football since he was a kid. Yeah. And now he plays
professionally.
He plays in college. But still, yeah. And like, I'm like, I don't understand how you can watch that.
Yeah.
Cause he got hurt one time, and I was just like, like I couldn't.
You think you? So
I'm gonna run on the field.
What's gonna happen? Are you gonna let him? If it's a boy, you gonna let him play?
If he wants to, I'll show him the stuff. You know, he'll be sitting down there with his pop, and they'll be like, "Oh, pop, I want to do this." Okay. Well,
I'm just speaking in the future. Like, so what about driving? How you gonna? How do you think you're gonna teach him or her how to drive? I mean, are you think you're gonna be the one, or you think you're gonna have the patience?
Yeah, I mean, I taught my cousins how to do it. I mean, they learned how to do it, but I helped them. Yeah. I also took driving school. I was in driving school.
What do you assume is gonna be the biggest hurdle for you? In anything, you know, with your newborn.
I guess doing stuff by myself. It's a very lonely feeling. I'm like, oh God, I'm pregnant.
You watch Insecure?
Of course.
You watched all of it, right?
Not the last season.
Well, no. So you watched the season before the last season, right?
Yeah.
So with Tiffany, her PTSD and all that stuff. And she was like, I watched it again, and I just rewound it again because I remember these feelings, but I'm just like looking at the acting more. And she's like, yeah, it's like, hey, yo, don't wild that baby up, man. I don't love that. I don't love that baby. You know, I don't like him when he cries. When he cries, no, I love him all the time, but just, you know.
No, I mean,
I don't like him when he's cool.
That's also something very like I kept telling myself, I was like, I'm gonna put myself in therapy so I can be mentally ready to have this child. And I haven't done it yet, but I need to fucking do it.
I don't know if that would help or not.
I don't know why not.
Like early, you think pre-therapy would help?
Yeah.
Like before the thing happens, you think that would help?
I think that there's a lot of things that have happened in the surrounding
the window. Okay.
That is like mentally traumatizing. And so there's now things like where women don't bond with their kids. Yeah. When they have them, and I'm like, ugh. And postpartum, like if I can do something to prevent the postpartum, I'm gonna do it.
I don't know if it was Stilo or somebody talking about it, but just like, 'cause I think, well, no, No, he's being a stepdad right now to his kid. But like, I don't know if it was him or something. It's like, yo, you just need to be like, play with your kids, like have fun, like toys ain't just for them, it's for y'all.
Right.
Like play with them, and interact, make sure it's a together thing because yeah, kids could be alone by themselves and just like you're not really showing them shit.
If I'm talking about this is a one and done, then that's still gonna be an only child. Like I wasn't an only child.
Not a big question. Let them suck on that titty.
Yes. Both of them. Yes.
Both them titties got milk in it. The milk is vegan. Is there vegan milk?
I've heard that there is vegan breast
milk.
milk.
They call it milk?
No, they still call it milk.
Vegan milk.
I've heard that breastfeeding is very painful, and I'm not.
I've heard that. I've never not heard that.
I've
only heard that.
My cousin, she brought her son home after the second day, and I'm sitting there. You know, I visited the baby.
Yeah.
And she's breastfeeding, and her boyfriend was right there, and she was in tears, and I was like, I gotta go. Because I felt so bad for her. She's like, it hurts so bad. And I was like,
I heard it's very beneficial to the baby, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it.
Nutrients and all that stuff.
I mean,
like,
these things is big. Like, I don't want to waste them. So,
yeah.
I'll be so upset if I don't get no ass from being pregnant.
If you don't get no ass?
Yeah.
Oh, like a plump ass from?
Yeah.
Where you think the baby going? Where you think the baby going to drop that weight at?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time gaining weight.
Because you still look the same.
I know.
You don't have any kind of showing.
I think I've gained...
Do you be looking at belly and stomach? And you be looking at stomach in the mirror?
Yeah. Oh, when I sit down, you can definitely see.
You be like,
yeah.
But that's. Do you feel like that's showing?
To me,
like
it's
more
hard.
than your okay.
Yeah, because it's hard. My dad be like, "Oh, that belly poking out," and I'm like, "I don't know. I don't think so." But
I think you're just gonna be really critical of everything.
I'm trying not to be.
I'm not. It's not even. It's not a.
But
slight,
I don't think I'm.
I just think you are going to be because it's your first kid. Like you're gonna be.
Yeah.
You're gonna be critical.
I'm not at the point as to where I'll pop like when the baby's like boom because that's where that shit happens overnight.
Yeah.
But I think probably sometime next month is when it's just gonna be like, there's a fucking you pregnant, girl. You pregnant. And I refuse to buy maternity clothes.
Are you liking all the energy around you so far?
Yes, I haven't had anything.
You don't
negative.
no friends that's being jealous or weird or like giving you shade or
no, but sometimes I'm nervous about that because
or not as supportive as you want them to be.
No, they're supportive, but sometimes I'm nervous about some of my friends who I know that they really, really want kids, and I'm like, like when my one friend, I was like, I'm afraid to tell you this because I know you really want a baby, but I mean, this was a fucking surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm a little jealous, but I'm so happy. I'm like, girl, that's your baby too. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah. No,
I got two of my best friends are my baby daddies. So
listen, if y'all don't know by now, the People Talking Podcast, we supply the babies here. And I mean, that sounded weird, but
did. I was like,
the People Talking Podcast, we have a lot of guests that just have either been pregnant or about to be pregnant. Like, I don't know, something in the water over here. You know,
I know so many people who are pregnant. Just
now, you just probably know more because you are pregnant. So you're just like
there's a girl at my job who's pregnant. There's two people at my job that are pregnant.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then I know about maybe 4 or 5 women who are pregnant, who are due this year. I'm like, that's crazy. What the fuck? I'm like, damn, bitches keep your legs closed. We out here fucking.
It's like clearly shit. I mean, it's like the first. It's like the first day of being a senior in high school.
Oh yeah.
Every fucking body pregnant over the summer. I'm like, God damn it!
Yes.
Every fucking body over the summer
Yeah.
pregnant. First day of high school senior year.
There's nothing like knowing the year that you graduate from high school, like somebody and their kids are grown, and you're just like, fuck.
Listen, I talk about it all the time. Erica, my friend Katie's friend Erica.
Love her.
They just went to the Beyonce concert.
I saw
her and Katie and Erica, whatever, had a good time. Erica said the only problem was they had like a beam like that was like directly in front of them like the majority of the time, and you would see her in front of the stage, but like she'll move over here, and be like, bitch, what the fuck? Like we can't even see. So, but them tickets are expensive. I saw a lot of people that was actually there. I think Kiana was there.
She was.
VC Vintage, Victoria was there. A lot of people was there.
Yeah, but
they took advantage.
I'm not going to a concert like that in the middle of the week.
But I bring up Erica because I'm just like, I think about like her. She has 2 kids. Her daughter's
so grown.
nigga, I held her like as a baby. Like that shit makes you feel so fucking old. Like dog, you was at my first apartment. She was changing you, diaper, all that stuff. I seen you as a baby, and you were this big motherfucking Matumbo blocking shot
Stop
motherfucker.
it.
She be blocking shots.
I know she be blocking shots.
You know,
she ain't
no, I'm not saying she ugly nothing like that. I'm just saying she be blocking shots. She tall.
Yeah, she is tall.
She is tall, and the brother, I told Eric, I'm like, yo, he is a fucking star. Whatever you do in life, just make sure
He's
is
in front of somebody's camera.
something. He is a star. I don't know what he gonna do. I don't care. He a star. I love that they so close together.
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother and the sister. Like I just love that he's so close, and that's praise to Erica for doing that. Like,
yeah.
so, but you were one and done.
I mean,
Listen, my mom was one and done too. She's like, I'm happy the only one. We cool. We crew.
I just feel like because of the age.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because then 40 having a child.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be. Listen, the brat, love her.
Is there any bit of regrets?
Nope.
Good. That's a good way to do it. A good way to go into it.
Because I told my mom, I said, there may be accidents, but there's never mistakes.
So that shit then. Fucking bar. Let me bar you up in this bitch. God damn it.
It was a whoops, but it wasn't a mistake.
Say it again. What happened?
There may be accidents, but there's never mistakes.
There may be accidents, but there's never mistakes.
Nope.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
And I pray every day. I be in the shower, and I be like, "We gonna keep doing this, God. This is your baby.
Mm-hmm.
This is your baby, and I deserve to be this baby's mama, and we deserve to be together. So we just gonna keep this. We gonna ride it out. So I feel like I made it to the second trimester. Shit's still good.
Mm-hmm.
We still cool.
Yeah.
So I be like, Lord, keep my baby healthy, keep me healthy. That's gonna be my little best friend.
It's gonna be a little best friend for sure.
Best friend.
Until he or she hates you for like a couple of years when you're a
That's
teenager.
the part I'm scared of. I'm like, I promise that. Just
Shut
please.
up, Mom. Shut up.
Oh my God.
I fucking hate you. I hate you every day.
I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not. I don't want to be that one. Just shut the fuck
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, oh, listen. When I was at Curl Fest, there was a lady.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, black people, but the baby was like good enough to walk, but stroller was still around. But they was walking for a minute, and I think the baby was like looking for something, like looking for his shit, like, yo, I need my shit. Where my shit at? And I kid you not, I'm walking past, I'm hot as shit. I'm walking past, and ladies are like, use your words. And I'm like, yo, they like 3. I don't know what the.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want.
What do you want?
I don't want to be the yeller. I want to be, but I also don't want to be the type of person where their kids acting up in public and I'm ignoring it.
You taking your kids to movie theaters?
No. If I can't find somebody to watch my child, I'll need to go.
Yeah.
But if
fire stick that thing.
I used to say all the time, like, I had a hard time when I used to go to church, and I always felt like I was like, the Lord puts me in front of an acting up ass baby. And so I just try to listen to what the pastor's saying. I'd be looking like, oh, you don't see your child like just all over every single pew. Mommy, look, the Bible. And I'm like,
listen, this may be it's not racist. It's just an observation. Indian kids. They be running a fucking mug, nigga. I was in Target. I'm like, I will not go down that aisle.
It's always Target.
Cause I will smack that baby in the face.
And I know that
Daddy, Papa.
You want them to have like the freedom, and you don't want to stifle them. But I don't want my kids.
I didn't even know them niggas had parents in that aisle. I'm like, yo, who are y'all talking to?
Oh yeah, hell no.
Shit.
I might put my little nigga on the leash.
You gonna leash it? You gonna leash the baby? Your name is Toby.
They looks better now. It's not like little backpack.
Oh, they're not slavery
jaws.
Leashes?
No, they got shit. It might be because they got the one cuff and the other cuff.
Oh my God.
Growing up, my mom used to be like, put your hand in my pocket. Hold on to my purse strap.
Hold on my fucking pocket.
Hold on to my purse strap. But
I gotta ask my mom what I did as a kid. I don't know. I was always walking slow. I know that part.
Oh, I walk slow.
I was a slow walker. I definitely had to. I think that's why I walk a little fast now. Cause
I just don't want to.
Gave me PTSD.
I don't want to yell at my kids for the same stuff that I got yelled at.
Do you think you would ever raise your belt to them?
No.
Ever?
Not a belt.
For no reason?
No. No.
Listen, man, kids are interesting.
Gentle parenting to me I think there's gentle parenting, and then I think there's black gentle parenting.
And then there's pussy parenting.
I ain't no pussy parenting over here.
All right, good.
Because I'd be like, okay, so.
What'd I say?
I'd be like, all right, you're upset. Talk to mommy and let's see what's going on. But and I'll walk away. I'm like, see, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, come back to me when you're ready. And mommy will be ready to talk to you.
I will say, I think whatever you do, I think just being consistent will help.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I think I see. I mean, I don't got no kids, but that's the thing that I see. I feel like is an issue sometimes. Is like, especially with mom and dad. I feel like once somebody says something, somebody says another thing, nobody's on the same page. Like, y'all need to be on the same page all the time.
And that's also something that I'm gonna have to like with my parents
and
like grandparents.
whoever's watching them.
I'm just like, look,
he can't have chocolate.
They are not allowed to do this.
Yeah.
And I asked for them a little outlet. It's called like an outlet thing, and it's like a baby monitor.
But I understand psychology behind it. Like, especially your grandparents are like, oh, I know your mommy don't let you have this, but I'll give it to you. Because they want to be, like, on the end. They want to have the little secret. They want to have their own little relationship with the kid. But y'all need to be on the same page with, like, shit like that.
Like, I mean, if it's candy here and there, I'm not going to restrict my kid from candy.
Yeah.
But one thing, I'm not plopping my kid in front of the TV.
But I mean, if you're not plopping your kid in front of TV and I know your mom don't let you watch this, but and then you find out, what you gonna do?
That's the last time you seen that child. Listen.
Oh, so you gotta put your shit. You gotta make sure your boundaries set with them.
Yes.
Like, hey, if you do this, just know it ain't happening.
I'm like, this is the risk that you take as a grandparent or a great grandparent. Like, figure it out
when you're moving out.
When I not soon. Because I'm gonna need help.
I know. Yeah, no, you definitely.
I'm gonna need help.
This is the best time to have the people around.
Right. I mean, I don't think I'll be living with my parents.
Yeah.
I probably live with my grandmother, but she lives right around the corner.
Okay.
But I also don't think I can stay there long either.
Okay, so you have a limit.
I mean, maybe when my child's like 2 or 3,
you'll find a place.
Yeah.
Listen, it's hard out here.
Everything's
fucking expensive. My mom was like, I saw in the pictures of like, Bogota where I grew up, whatever. She's like, you gonna move back there? I'm like, there's a thought sometimes, because it's a great neighborhood. It's been like that since my whole life though. It was always quiet, a lot of hoopla. Like, it was a cool neighborhood, but this nigga, it's expensive as a fuck.
Right.
Like, the little bitty apartment that we grew up in is like probably quadruple what it was back then. Like, it's stupid. And ain't shit changed.
And inflation.
Inflation is a motherfucker.
Right. And then, like, my job is just so damn good to me. Like, the benefits is just, it be pissing me off.
Yeah.
My job be pissing me off.
But now them benefits is useful.
Facts.
Now you need them motherfucking
all the time. And now I'm
about
to add another little nigga on there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And y'all get to use maternity leave and get paid. How great is that?
My coworker,
they also have paternity leave too, which is crazy. But
see, we don't have paternity leave at my job, but my coworker was explaining to me
the job is sexist.
Of course, every job has the FMLA, but then it's just like, you can do the FMLA where you're paid or the unpaid. And I said, paid? Bitch.
Right? Why would I do that?
Like, paid. And so I'm just like, well, I'm gonna take the maternity leave, and I might take a little bit of FMLA that I get paid, and then that's it. Because, like I said, I live right around the corner. So I can go on my lunch and see my little baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, man. I'm happy. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Is there anything that you're expecting? Like in your anything that you're expecting your mom to do to piss you off?
Yes. I'm expecting the no boundaries thing.
You think she's gonna encroach?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of families are gonna encroach, and I think that everybody's gonna be like, oh well, I'm coming to see the baby. I'm like, no, the fuck you not. But like I told people, Because whenever I tell people I'm not trying to find out the gender, they're just like, how do you plan? And I'm like, this is a winter baby. We're going to be in the house. That baby going to be in diapers in the house.
I was about to ask you when the baby gonna get clothes, because I say all the time, I'm like, you need no shoes.
Like, we'll need
Where
clothes.
you going? You don't need no shoes?
Right. We'll need clothes when, we're going to the doctor's office.
You sure not getting
like
no Jordans? I don't know what we doing with this. You gonna get some Nietzsche?
I'm gonna put my baby in them hard bottom shoes,
Yeah.
so the little nigga can walk.
Some orthopedic shoes.
Yeah, that's all they need. That's all they need. But it's a winter baby.
Are you one of those parents that's like playing music in the womb?
Not
and
yet.
Headphones on
I
the
will.
stomach, and
Yeah.
this is Kid Cudi. You gonna be depressed all your life. No, I'm just
No, we're gonna be listening to some Gracie's Corner together.
some what?
Gracie's Corner.
Oh, what's gonna be what? So what is gonna be the first thing you let them watch?
Besides Gracie, like a whole show.
Like just like yeah, I mean like, cause you say you don't want them to be just popping in front of the TV like that.
Yeah, like that. You know how kids be like, they just
Couch
put their tablet up there. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, gotcha.
Like,
you don't want them to be addicted to like.
But if it's like after school and they want to
Yeah.
watch like Nick Jr. or some shit like that, then yeah, that's
You
cool.
say that, but when you at the restaurant and trying to eat your food or whatever, and you got your baby, you can be like, yo, here's a tablet. You're not gonna do that?
No.
You're just gonna leave.
I'm going to try to make sure that my child does not get to that point as to where they're acting up in the restaurant.
Okay.
Because I feel like, well, I can't say that, but I feel like when kids don't have it, they get ready to act up because they know that when they start acting like that, they're gonna get it. But I'll be like, you know what? We're not gonna eat here today. I'm scooping you right up. We going home. We going home.
I for sure see you raising your voice at some point.
And I'm be like, hut. We just gonna leave.
But I think when the baby knows that he or she sees you every day, like
they're gonna know my emotions and my reactions to stuff and what mommy likes and what mommy doesn't like.
Right.
So, like, I don't want to be a dictator.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I used to raise my cousins,
I feel like that has to be in you a little bit though.
It is.
Yeah.
When I used to watch my cousins and stuff like that, I used to be able to give them little niggas a look. And then I'd be like,
yeah,
what are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's when you were talking about Erica's daughter. My cousin who just had a baby, I changed her diapers. I watched her and everything like that. Now she got a son. Yeah.
It just, listen, man, life is crazy. Like I you only have so many memories. Like I mean, my cousin, that's the only one I saw that was like a baby. I saw from like birth to like now, and it's just like I remember you just like it was always adorable. He was a little roly poly, little baby. I made poems for that nigga. Like I was really like.
That was your baby.
Cause I never had that was my brother for what was his purpose for the amount of time it was until my life kicked into gear. But but I'm like I'm a little nigga, and I don't know, and then like I would just see the growth. And I remember like earlier Christmas gifts, and he was spoiled. And he would just eventually just be like ungrateful, and I'm like, it like I left a bad taste in my mouth.
Gosh.
I was like, nigga. I'm like, yo. But I was also like just growing up. So I was just like getting more mature, and I'm just like, yo.
My cousins used to talk crazy to my grandfather. They used to piss me off. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
But now he's such a like
he's a
stand-up person for the most part. Like, from what I know, I'm like, just like, he's quiet and all that stuff, whatever, But I'm like, he knows how to navigate life.
Yeah. That's like when I see my cousin who goes to school in Indiana, every time he comes, like the last time I saw him, was for my other cousin's wedding, his older sister. Yeah. And these niggas was getting shit-faced drunk, and I was mad because I could not get shit-faced drunk. Yeah. And they was downstairs making a whole lot of fucking noise. I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Your whole personality changed.
I was so mad. They was sleeping on the couch, all in different like shoes and all sorts of shit, all random places, and I'm just like.
Looking at stuff retroactively, just like always the trick of life, man. Because like I was telling my girl yesterday, and I probably said that on this podcast before, like. My dad and my stepdad who raised me. Love him. I don't know how many people would even do it.
Right.
So
that's how my dad is with my brother. That's not his son.
Right, but that's his fucking son. And same way with my dad, whatever. So that's how I look at him. But I'm like, there was a time, and like, I mean, it's probably more times I can even think of. But like, for sure, I remember.
You're not my dad.
Particularly, I didn't get there. I don't think I got there.
I hope
But
not.
I don't think I got there. I probably had some white shit. But maybe more white shit. Maybe. There still might be some other shit too. But no, the nigga shit is like actually he's not your dad. Like they tell me like 15 years old. I'm like, yeah, your dad is in jail. I'm like, goddamn, bitch. But anyway, nobody particular, no shots. But the point that I'm trying to make is that we was in Hasbrook Heights, North Jersey. I went to this, we just my aunt who we were with for a while, cause my mom was being great. She keep trying to keep me in the same school, like she was doing all the motherly duty she's supposed to,
right,
seamlessly for me.
Yeah,
not even realizing the struggle that she's going through. I'm just walking through life,
right,
moonwalking because I don't know, cause she's just holding niggas down,
right.
Doing whatever she gotta do, double job, gotta drive you left and right, whatever. Where some motherfuckers it'd be easier if you just be down the street, but I want to break you part of your school and your routine, and that's really selfless. So, and my dad, was the same way to a degree, whatever. He was there, he was riding shit out, and he's so time like I would never be with somebody that got a kid, whatever. And he's like, so that's why I'm always kind of like in my head, I'm like, my dad did it, so I never knock somebody for having a kid and me trying to be intimate with them, whatever. I'm just like, my dad said he would never do it, and I had me, he raised me, and I've been here all this time. We still to death, still talking, But I say all that to say, like, we was in Hasbrook Heights, small ass little spot, because my aunt just moved down to South Jersey, so we had no place to stay. We just had to get a little spot for a second. We lived in a hotel for a second, like we doing a lot, but that was all to the move to go to South Jersey,
right?
But before that, we was in Hasbrook Heights. We was at the spot, and I remember the first day I got there, I was just like, and I don't remember a lot of stuff like verbatim in my childhood, but I'm pretty sure I walked in my room and I said something along the lines like, "Yo, we can't stay here. We can't live here. It's too small. We can't live here. We can't live here." And hindsight 2020 now, I'll be like, if I was like my dad, I'd be like, "This a little ungrateful fucking nigga." Like, nigga, I ain't even your dad. Like, that's what came out of my mouth. Like, nigga, I ain't even your fucking dad. Nigga, fuck you. Wanna tell me that you two, nigga, I'm putting food in your mouth. Shit, this is my room too. Matter of fact, sleep on the couch, nigga. This is my room. This is my storage room now.
That's when you know you're mature. It's where you just like, I'm not about to curse at this little kid.
Yeah, you look back, and I'm just like, and then even my mom having to deal with that, where there's like, probably maybe had to calm him down. I mean, he wasn't irate. I'm sure he was of sound mind as well,
right.
But like, just putting that on her, like,
right.
You little ungrateful ass son.
Yeah.
And that just kind of, you have to navigate through that.
Yeah.
We all love each other now,
Of course. I mean, I get it.
But you keep in mind, it's like, I know I was spoiled, I know I was selfish and all that stuff, and you just kind of keep yourself in check. But like, maybe that's why I check on so many people now. Just like, make sure everything good. I remember when I got to school, and my, older of my cousins, whatever. Like, I was like, I just felt this growing apart. I'm just like, man, I love you. Just make sure,
Thanks.
like, I mean, listen. Citrine. I was like, it's he gave me this.
Oh. It's like that's what the stone is called?
Citrine.
Ah.
Yeah.
But that was
But
what your cousin's name was.
no, Khalil. But I was like, and then he has a baby now, so that's all. He just had a baby. Maybe did I tell you that?
I think so.
Yeah, he had a baby, and so he's going through that too, whatever. But I'm like, there was time where I saw us going apart. I'm like, yo, no, I love you, blah blah, and go to this type. But like, he hasn't going through it yet, so
right.
I'm just like, I'm just throwing this out here, planting seeds, nigga.
Right.
I'm still here, because I know I was doing my selfish thing, and I was just like, I'm over here. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm on
right.
campus, making money, not making money, really spending money, really getting in debt.
I mean, we thought back then the money that we kind of sort of was making.
We didn't know.
Well,
we didn't. We were failed from society.
We were. I think every generation has failed from society.
And that's why, like, Gen Z look at us like, ooh, y'all all bitter. Yes.
I'm very fucking bitter.
Yes, we're bitter. We're upset. We're in debt. Like y'all over here making shit happen
Have
so
you seen
easily.
the shit that I've seen?
I told my girl yesterday. I'm like, yeah, I put it on Facebook recently that because I still use the book because I'm old, and I call it the book because I'm old. But me and my cousin, we made Twitch in like 98, 1998. We was playing games. Like, hey, yo, this shit is fire. Yo, like we got this match is great. We need to record this. Record it, chop it up. I'm editing it early on the VCR. I don't know how to fucking do that shit today.
No.
We just editing shit up, playing SmackDown, Warzone. Like we over here getting it. NBA Live, whatever we gotta do. Playing it back. Like fucking eating popcorn. This shit, nigga, that shit was nigga, we are making Twitch. But the society did not know that this shit will be a $9.2 billion industry. Nigga.
I'll never forget the first time.
So I say that to say, make sure you be on your side of your kid.
Facts.
His dreams.
The first time.
Her dreams.
I mean, I feel like now, like I can, being a millennial, I feel like we're exposed to a lot. So we're just I was like, okay, so, you want to do this?
Mhm.
That's cool. Like, this gonna make you some money.
This
gonna make you some money. Like I think I remember the first time I found out what's that nigga's name. I don't know. He got blue hair. Damn.
That's a man.
It's a gamer.
Oh, Ninja.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he was on Masked Singer.
Okay.
And they were just like, oh, it's Ninja. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I looked it up and they're just like, oh, Ninja makes something million off playing games. And I said,
Sure
are you fucking kidding me?
Sure do. Big Ninja.
And I'm out here busting my ass
Yep.
at a regular 9 to 5.
Nigga, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have
I say that all the
Twitch.
time. When I was in college, there was YouTube. Because I used to watch some little web series and shit like that.
But I'm saying when we were born on this earth,
No, we didn't have that.
until the age of what? Probably 12.
Yeah.
There was no YouTube. No.
There was definitely no YouTube when I was 12.
Yeah. When? 15, 16, 17? There might even be no fucking YouTube then.
Maybe when I was 17.
Maybe 17.
I just didn't know about it.
Yeah. Like, we didn't have no fucking YouTube. We didn't have no Twitch. And so that's why we be
I
bitter.
don't even know what the fuck Twitch is.
Twitch is the gaming system. That's just like, that's their YouTube.
Jesus.
That's their YouTube. That's how they making this fucking money. And I'm like, I was skateboarding. I was doing all the things. I was skateboarding. I was gaming, and I was playing basketball. I was a really good dribbler. I feel.
I was pretty good.
I had handles. Handles was on point.
Me too.
But you have a handle. You ain't gonna fucking hoop.
I can't shoot for shit.
You ain't got no hoop though to even shoot. So just over here dribbling crazy. My Asian neighbor across the street, whatever, when I was in Willenboro, that nigga was nice. But he was just watching and one.
What's the shot that you do? Pregnancy brain is the shit. I hate it. When you're running up to take the shot.
A floater?
No.
When you're running up to take the shot.
Yeah, like you're driving it down the lane and you go to
line drive?
No.
When you're driving down the lane, you dunk?
No, it's like
pivot?
Oh, stop throwing out these words. So you're like
fast break.
No.
I'm really giving you all my good stuff. When you're going down the court.
You're going down the court and you're going to shoot at the same time.
Buzzer beater?
No.
And you're going to shoot at the same time.
Yeah,
half court shot.
No, you don't stop. You just keep
coast to coast.
Stop it. Let me ask my dad.
All the fucking.
You pissing me off.
That's in every little lie for sports.
Let me ask my dad.
But I did all the things, man. Like I did all the things. It's like, but you don't. Even with rapping, niggas people ain't think it was lucrative. Like, what you doing with that rapping, nigga? Stop. Go get a job. Go to UPS, nigga. So,
yeah. I mean, back in the day, niggas was like, oh, what do you do? I rap.
So now, you rap. Go get a job. Go go to the post office, dumbass.
I'm like, there's nothing.
There's no pitching and rapping.
I'm like, you don't do anything else?
Yeah. I draw. Yeah, man, you gotta be in front of people's dreams. I mean, until it's hurting them, Yeah. You found out what it was?
No.
You text them?
One of my friends asked me, she's like, "Do you like Chloe enough to see her in concert?" I'm just like,
no. You know what? No. That is the answer for it should be for everybody. No. You're great. You're really talented. You're fucking adorable. I'll be home. Go on TV.
I mean, I do want to see Janelle Monáe.
Baby girl. That's a good song.
I don't know it.
It's Chloe and Halle though. That's both of their songs.
I'm trying to figure
All
out
around the
what
world.
the fuck is that damn
All
thing
them boys and
called?
girls.
Let me ask somebody else, because my dad be on the phone, but he don't be looking at the phone.
Did your mom know sports?
She with her other grandkids. She ain't gonna listen to me.
Oh damn! If you call her, she'll pick up the phone.
She might.
Call her. Put on the podcast. Tell her, hey man, we over here celebrating your baby girl. Baby girl. Good song. Make it look so easy. Ring a dang dang.
Should be pissed.
Hi, Titi.
Hi.
Yo.
Where's Gigi?
Right here.
Mom. So I'm on the podcast right now, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Monty.
Hey.
And I have a question because my brain is not working. What is it called when you're dribbling the basketball down the lane and you go to shoot it?
A layup?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Monty was giving me all these different things, and I was like, that is not what it's called. Thank you.
You said shoot it. Shooting is shooting. I didn't know layup. It's like
That's
layup
still
is shooting
the ball.
We don't call it a shot though. We just say layup. Like
I don't say it because I can remember the word.
I got you.
Thank you very much, Mother.
You're welcome. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Jesus.
Shout out to your mom. Layup.
Yeah. She was like, my nephew probably would have known too.
Yeah.
But because he's 11.
Yeah. Shout out to 11-year-old. Shout out to kids.
Shout out to
Shout
kids.
out to
Shout out to
babies.
kids about to be born.
Yes.
Oh, when you said what am I most afraid of? I'm afraid of fucking math.
Valid.
I'm super. Thank goodness my niece is 17. She's about to graduate from
math?
high school. She'll be in college. And I'm like, go ask Aunt Shelby because I don't know.
There's so many
I'm
questions.
bad at regular math.
There's so many questions with that too, though. It's like the way the world is changing. What do you instill in your kid? Like, are you gonna tell him or her, hey, college is an option?
Yeah.
You can make it doing this way.
Right. I mean, college isn't for everybody. Oh,
But
and then
do you
there's
push
also
that?
something that's scary, like
And then
that,
it's like,
that AI shit gonna be
AI is
all
here.
around, that Chat GPT. I don't even know what the fuck.
are you
that
gonna tell
is.
them Columbus did not explore America? Like, there's shit that you have to unlearn from them
I know.
immediately before they get. Because they'll come to you, Mom, did you know? Bitch, no. That's not happening.
I'm like, I've heard that, but I've also heard this. So
Did you know 9/11
let's-
was an inside job?
You know what?
I'm
I'm gonna give you two different. I'm like, well, there's that.
Yeah.
But there's also this.
Now you can believe me. You can believe your mom. Or you can believe the kids at school.
I mean, you can think about it both ways.
Because kids think they know, but know more than you. They gonna think
no,
they're
Mom,
smarter than you.
that's not what I was taught.
Right.
And I said, okay.
Miss Johnson at the school said Miss Johnson is younger than me. Fuck Miss Johnson.
I'm also afraid, like, if I have a daughter, I'm not gonna be able to do her hair. I'm not good.
Oh.
Not good at it at all.
I think a boy would be good for you too, for sure.
I think it's a girl.
You think is the girls running your family?
Yeah.
Mm.
My cousin was
Your
the only
mom would
one
love a
who.
girl.
She actually would like a boy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mom said boys are easier.
She's just more attached to boys than girls.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my dad, and my grandmother have a bet.
Oh, really?
$100.
I love it.
$100.
That's beautiful. I love
and I'm
it.
just like, that's all my baby's worth is $100.
Yeah.
You gonna put that in the baby's fund, correct?
Mm.
Like, how about we do that?
Saving up for. So we ain't even talking about finances. How does that work?
I can't buy for myself no more. I really don't need to.
And yeah, you don't. But like,
I'm trying to like save up for a car. Like, I need a bigger car,
bigger car.
my own place.
Like, how much do you think a baby costs a year?
I don't know. Hopefully, my tax, whatever I change over that little dependent shit. Look,
Oh, and you get him at the beginning of the year, nigga. Oh.
If I can have it, if I can have the. I'm not trying to say this
12
about my
months
child.
of my baby.
But
Put it on my taxes.
my boss was like, so when does the little tax break come? And I said, stop it.
Big shit, nigga. Nigga, when I got a house, I was like, what that tax break
I'm like,
come?
I finally get these $4,000, $5,000 tax
Yeah, I don't know
refunds.
what them shits look like.
Me
I ain't never had
neither.
that before.
Me
Never,
neither.
ever in life. Nigga, I ain't get the 2.
I think I got to 2 when I was in school.
Shit, yeah, maybe. Right. Fast food took that money.
I didn't have fast food. My parents made too much money.
You know, I mean, same. I
Right.
just know the terms. I ain't never had. I'm like, why both y'all niggas work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Y'all give me a
hoping.
welfare.
I'm hoping that for whenever I have my baby shower, everybody gives me just enough that I'm gonna need until like maybe the 6-month mark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be that parent like, oh my god, this is so cute, I should buy it.
Yeah.
Not in the beginning.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's just an expense that nobody has a real number for.
No.
You know, they got to eat every day,
All the time.
all the fucking time.
I mean, I'm cool with my boob
Can't
for a
skip
little
no
bit.
meals. It's like, damn, man.
I'm cool.
I ain't hungry. Why you hungry?
I'm cool with the boob for a little bit, but then
Yeah.
and then like when
And then they may not latch.
thank God they got breast pumps are free, but then that milk can.
But you got to do that all fucking night.
And I'm be right at work. Hey.
Right, just 2 pumps. Just hey guys.
Yeah, I'm a cow.
Hey, this is Calvin. He
Bitch,
just started.
I'm a
Hey,
cow.
Calvin.
Bitch, I'm a cow. That's
I'm trying to make moves.
yeah, pretty much. And then it's like
Man,
baby food. Like, do I want to buy jar food or do I want to be one of those?
is Gerber still in contention? Is that still
Yep.
a thing?
Yep.
Ain't no scandals on them. They ain't
They
goy.
did,
They
they
ain't
did.
goy it up or
They did
something
have
like
a scandal about there was metal in the food.
that. So you can't trust a fucking food, nigga. Like hormones in the chicken. I don't know. Like it's guys.
It's hard.
It's hard. I have faith that everything will work out.
And then it's just like every time
But
I'm looking at the news, I'm just
hard.
like, I'm bringing a baby into this
Fucked up world that's getting more fucked up. You know, like I mean, listen, it's a blessing.
They out here saying that
It's a lot of positives. in
Jamie
this.
Foxx is a clone.
You
That's
saw
not-
that picture? Niggas wanted to.
They were like, he don't look right. I'm like,
that ain't Jamie Foxx.
I'm like, if the nigga had a stroke, he's not going to look right.
And that also ain't Jamie Foxx. I watched Tiffany Haddish on Jason Lee, who apparently.
and they said that was a stunt double for something else.
Yeah. Oh well. I saw her because they do like a passer smash thing, whatever. It's like passer smash Jamie Foxx. I don't even know why he brought him up because that's
Because
like
it's Jason Lee. He's messy.
yeah, that was
as
just
shit.
messy
I
for
can't
no
believe
reason.
you watched that.
But he be but it be the people, man. Sometimes it be the people, and he don't be like I don't mind him. I don't love him, but I don't mind him. But when he get a
Just
little
like
messy,
Azalea Banks, right?
tricky,
Yeah.
tricky. I'll put. I mean, listen, she hasn't put any music out in a while, so it's getting easier for me to distance myself from her. But yeah, she they asked like Smash Pat Jamie Foxx, and I'm surprised she even answered it because she was like, I think she said pass. It's because like I don't know, but it's like no, he got to the hospital. I'm here for him, I was like, yeah, it's kind of the world is crazy.
It is. But
And then you have to like, are you gonna put parental control on your TV?
Yeah.
When do you think they're allowed to be an adult, more an adult?
13.
Cursing.
No, oh my gosh.
I'm saying when does cursing come in?
I didn't curse till I was like 17 years old.
And you still wouldn't curse in front of your mom.
I be saying
Or do
damn.
you say
I say damn. I
I'll
say
be damming it
ass.
up. Ass.
I be saying fuck around my dad. I'm like, ooh, I feel so grown.
I don't do it often, but I mean, my mom listens to podcasts, so she hear everything. But like,
Yeah.
I don't do it often.
Oh, they won't listen because they're just like, you guys curse a lot.
Yeah, I think my dad don't listen. I think probably for that reason. But it's probably why I be talking so much shit.
Yeah, I cursing.
Joking.
No, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like a kid cursing, like, oh my god,
Kids, yes.
my
yes.
child gonna have
But
manners.
Kids,
Damn
yes,
it.
but like when you're
am
50,
I gonna?
when you're 56 and here she is 20.
I'm gonna be very hard. I'm gonna be trying very hard not to curse around my child.
But I'm saying when you're 56 and they're 20,
That's fine. I don't care.
and you be like, let me see what this fuck ass person did, mom.
I'm like, tell me what this fuck ass person did. What that fuck nigga do?
So when does that change come? When do you think that will change? Will that
After 18.
that switch?
Probably after 18.
You was an adult now
Yeah.
when they got a job.
I feel like when the child is 18,
When they got job problems.
I think that's when I can do I was like, I can be your friend, but I'm still your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 14, 15, like I'm still your mom, but you ain't gonna talk to me like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, mom, I let this nigga nut. Oh, who?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Ooh.
And that's how your ass got here.
Ooh.
So let's not.
Then
Yeah.
when do you let them have? I know so many things, man.
I know.
When do you? I know all the things we joke about is gonna be reality.
And then like I don't want it to be like different rules for if it's a girl or if it's a boy.
I know you don't want to have you don't want to be
I don't
double
want
standards.
right. I
but-
don't want my son to be like, my son is 11. He got like, oh, I got a girlfriend. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I'm not gonna no.
Damn.
And I don't want to be one of those moms that
When are you gonna
act like their son didn't do anything wrong in the world.
When are you gonna allow them to have social media? Because they gonna get it.
I guess
With or without you, nigga.
I guess when they be like, Mom, shit, when of them little niggas gonna have a phone? How about that?
I was gonna say, was it when they gonna have a phone?
Probably like 13.
Because eventually they're gonna get to like I was in the house by myself at 11 years old probably, just like got the key, like yo, my mom told me call me when you go home, don't let anybody in
That's
there.
gonna be so hard because I know as soon as the phone is introduced, they just become zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get there.
Yeah.
Let's circle back.
Let's just take our time. Let's take our time.
I'm not because that's
maybe
like,
life will get better.
then I'm gonna be like,
let's,
oh my
let's
God.
say that the world. Maybe life will get better. Maybe Trump will die. Maybe there's things will
not
get
saying
better.
My baby gonna be
Jokes,
2 days
guy.
old. I'm on the phone with my friend like, oh, my child's gonna grow up and hate me. What am I gonna do? Like I see
Right.
myself being that person.
And the opposite of that, what if your child is too fucking clingy? How you gonna feel about it? You gonna be like whatever,
No.
or you gonna be like yo, go make some fucking friends?
I'm like, you know what? So I think your cousin wants to play with you.
Yeah,
So
I am not your cousin.
I'm not your cousin.
I'm your mother.
I'm your mother. Mommy, I love you so much. I'm like, I love you too, but please go
Yeah.
away.
How many times are you gonna smile in front of that bullshit painting that they make?
What do you mean?
I'm like, Mom, look what I did in class.
I mean,
Oh my god, girl! Oh my, look at the details.
everything
Oh
that
my
my
god,
child
you should
presents to
Oh
me.
my god,
as
is that
long
a
as
tree?
It's not inappropriate.
It's a man, mommy. Oh,
Okay.
wow.
No, I'm
That
not
tree
even-
man is the fucking
I'm not
shit.
even gonna guess. I'm like, so what's? Explain this to mine. What's this? Okay, I can see that. I see that. I see your vision, baby. Go ahead.
Well, that's a grave, and that's death. So when do you what do you do with that child?
Called up to school, and I'm like,
What y'all teaching my child?
I'm like, so let's talk. Let's have a meeting with the guidance counselor.
Don't be the person that blame the teachers. Be like,
However, I feel like if I'm
your
sending
child's in a
my-
problem, and you're the teacher. Do the thing.
if I'm sending my child to school and it's like somebody that I went to school with that I never liked, and I'm like, how they treating you? Let mommy know.
Right.
How they doing? How they dealing with you?
Mm.
Because then I'm like, they didn't like mommy, so they don't like you.
Now, my mom said this. I don't think she said it jokingly either. I'm trying to think if it was my mom or my aunt, or they had the same sentiment. So forgive me if I confuse this, but I'm pretty sure one of them said, "Yo, if you go to jail for killing somebody, you're gonna be in jail. We are not
Absolutely.
riding with you. Like it is, you deserve to be in jail." I'm like, what if it was like by mistake, like a hidden, like not hit and run, but like something that is like a freak accident, you know? And I was just on the opposite end, and I
I
made
mean, if
it
you're
out.
in jail for a little bit and they find out that it was an accident, then yeah, they're gonna let you out. But
But it's like you did that shit.
you still chilling.
Like, so I say this like it's like I think we were talking about like people in Philly, whatever, like the young hoodlums that be running around smacking old folks up, whatever, or fucking
Child.
killing somebody.
I'm beating ass.
Like, are you behind that? Are you behind? If that's your kid, are you behind them, or you be like, yo, whatever they get, they get,
whatever they get,
even if it's your child.
Because I know
You would know your child.
I would know my child, but I know that's not something that I would raise them to do.
Yeah.
So they come home and I'll be like, so I heard this about you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? I mean, okay.
Not so small bullshit, man. They be
Alright.
trying to hold a nigga down.
You know, let's take a ride. Let's take a ride and talk. We're gonna take a ride right to the police
Oh,
station.
yeah. So you're like my mom. Then my mom was like, I'm turning you in. That's what it was. She was like, I'm turning. If they look,
Ain't no good.
if
If
they
we
if you
both
on the
in jail.
run, if you on the run, that's what it was. If you on the run, you turning your kid in.
Yeah.
In hopes for them to not die, or that's what my question was. Hope for them to not die and get caught for like by the cops. You trying to turn them in, or you just think they need to go to jail because they ain't no
go to
good.
jail.
Okay, that's what my mom said.
I mean, because
You ain't no good. Get your ass off the street.
Truthfully, even if they're on the run and for something not happen to the cops, if I turn them in, that
Mhm.
something can still happen to them. The cops gonna be the cops, but
That's
at
true.
the same time, you ain't gonna be out here embarrassing me. That's all I got to say.
And that's that on that, and we can leave it like that. You ain't gonna be out here.
But I love my
embarrassing
baby, my sweet, sweet baby.
me. Listen, sweet baby.
Won't you be my?
Hey, you gotta sing to the baby.
I do.
Listen, enjoy these moments. Enjoy these moments. And I'm not even saying that for fuck shit to happen.
No,
Just enjoy these moments.
I'm enjoying these. I just want to enjoy sleep. That's what I want to enjoy sleep so that I can enjoy being up with the baby when the baby is here.
Yeah. Coffee is gonna be a part of your life,
I don't even like coffee.
but it will be a part of your life. Coffee, some energy drink, something. But listen, we will follow this.
Right.
We will follow this news story throughout the week, throughout the years.
Right. Throughout the month. Shoot, I'll be waddling up the stairs like.
Waddle baby,
This will be a 45-minute podcast, y'all. Just wanted to let y'all know. Like.
Waddle baby,
know.
get in there. Get in there. No, sitting down. Hey, big girl, I am pregnant. Want you back it up? Yeah.
I danced at my cousin's wedding, and I felt like I did 1,000 crunches.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mommy ain't gonna do this no more. I'm so sorry.
Listen, man, I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. I'm ready to see how things progress. Keep me posted on whenever you want to come up here and share life and talk about maybe you turn a leaf the next day. You know what? This is some bullshit.
No, I don't want to be that way.
You know,
I want to be grateful for every single thing, whether it's rough or hard or whatever it is. I'm taking it with all gratefulness because
I feel you.
I didn't think I would ever be here. So
that's real.
That's throwing up, the bad dreams, shit was weird, but it comes with it.
It comes with it. Well, guys, on that note, we will get up out of here.
Because Sharice got to pee.
She got to pee. I know she's been trying to pee for like an hour. I could tell what she was moving around.
All right, yeah.
What's your story? Oh, that's so funny about you.
I got to pee. He's just like, yeah, I was holding my piss. And I'm like, don't talk about it.
Right. No more pee talk. Guys, remember my style to get styles, but look at my tomorrow like it styles, man. About quarantine, sometimes style, that's what I like. Blow, fallback, you know that one time, particular style, Sock daddy always sound like the motherfucker.
You gotta hear the people talk about it.
Damn, nigga.
Fancy.
And shout out to my incognito guest in the corner as well.
Hey, girl, hey.
Holding shit down in the corner, just, HR in here.
Right.
I approve.
Take that out. Take
that out. No, mark it. And we got freaking popcorn fairy.
Beep, 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 beep. Do. Popcorn's having a kernel.
Popcorn's having a fucking kernel. That's a better title.
Yeah, do that one. Do that one.
It only took us 3 hours to get to it. I love it. All right, guys. Enjoy your freaking Tuesday. Blow.
Blow.